Just a little bit before 6. Hope everybody's okay. Got two in the house. Let us know where you're watching from. Tea. No, sorry, coffee. Been a busy day today, sort of. 90 day at the immigration, and which I done it online. It go to plan, as it never does, because I lost the reference number, so I had to go down there in the end, but all good in the end, all sorted out. At 6 o'clock. Hope everybody's having a great Friday so far. Hi Mitch, I made you a spanner, okay? 3 in the house. Yep, bit of 90-day reporting today, and one of my water heaters was packed up. I've got one water heater that does the 2 showers in our bathroom, and the same water heater that does the hot water by the tap in the kitchen. And it was a bit funny yesterday, but totally packed up today. So I've tried it all out. So I've got to replace it, and they're about 8,000 baht, 7,000. What's that? 175, 200 pounds. Ouch. But hey. Five in the house. Just give us, let us know where you're. Hi Tom, how you doing everyone? Let us know where you're watching from. That'd be good. Hope you're all having a great Friday so far. Hi Andy, you're a spanner as well. I sussed out how to do it today, so I've made a few of you spanners for when you come on. So I hope it's all right. And if any of you, I know some of you said there's no problem, but I think I've chose the right ones. Yeah, chat amongst yourself, guys, no problem. Got 5 in the house. No, yeah, wait and see how many come on. So see the tree in the background. Boop. Tree growing outside. The tree's growing above the chair. Yeah, having a Point Clear Essex, 1 degree. Ooh. Yeah, I've been having a bit of a battle with my watch hours. As I said, I think if you guys remember, I know I put up the video on the house a few days ago. That was to try and compensate. The one I put up was just over a year ago, and it got 12,000 views and about 600-700 hours of watch time. Well, that's dropping off now. So despite all the videos I'm putting up and the live streams, like I just checked yesterday, I had 3,000. I was at 3,600 hours at one point, and I thought, oh, we're not far from getting the 4,000. And then it started dropping off. And up to date is yesterday was 3,360. Now it's 3,300 today. So I say the watch hours are dropping off. It's like I'm getting 10 hours watch time, but 15 hours, sort of as an example, is dropping off. So I've just got to keep putting the videos out and do some live streams, and to try and get them up. I mean, I'll get there when I get there. I'm not really that worried about it, to be honest with you, because it is what it is, and I'll get there when I get there, to be honest. But it was just that I was so close, and then all of a sudden, everything started dropping off. But that's the algorithms for you. So, and for me, it's like I've got the 1,000 subscribers. I think 1,080 subscribers, and then say 3,600 watch, 3,300 watch hours, and yeah, I was that close because it opens up a lot of different algorithms for me. I mean, getting the 1,000 subs is opened up the live streaming on my mobile, on my phone, my new phone that I'm doing now, which is so much more easier than my laptop, because my laptop was a Mac, and then I had to do it on Streamlabs. I think I've done one, and it doesn't really settle well with it, and there's a lot of hoops to jump through. We're doing the live stream on this. Android is so easy. So yeah, I'm happy with it, but I'll get there when I get there, as you say. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'll just continue doing my videos and my live streams. So yeah. 6 in the house. All good, everybody? Ones that just joined, hi, good evening here in Pangar. Hope you guys are having a good Friday so far. So say I went down, I've done my 90-day online, and I made the mistake of not writing down. I took a screenshot of the approval, which has your reference number on it, and I never took the right screenshot of Lisa's, so I never had that number. So I went down there and got my one done okay, and I came home. Well, I came home, put it on a stick, got it printed out, and I couldn't do Lisa's because I never had the reference number. So I went back down. Then they were really helpful down in immigration. I explained to them, and then they just done it. They just printed it off for me and put it in Lisa's passport. So saving grace is that it's 5 minutes away, not even that. So hi Ron, a great location. Yeah, there's still a bit of work to do in the garden, but my back's a lot better now, so I'm going to start doing some of that. Most probably at the weekend, or maybe beginning on Monday or Tuesday, start ordering some of the slabs to do underneath the covered area outside. I've done a little bit more rendering underneath of the blocks that hold up the shelves and hold up the tiki bar. So I've got to paint that. I've done a little bit of painting. I've got to paint that, and then that'd be good. 7C in Seattle. Yeah, consider myself very, very lucky. Cheers, Tom. Yeah, so I thought I'd do it just an hour later, so try and help some people out. But I'm sure it's what's too cold, Andy. What's it? What time is it in Oz out there? It must be 4 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the night. I don't know. But you're with me now, so that's important. I'll try and make it. Oh my word, Mitch, 3:06 a.m. So I've got to do it at least 3-4 hours later. So I can see why Richard does it around about 10, 11 o'clock. It used to be 10 o'clock, but the hours difference is 11. But I don't really want to do it at the same time as like other vloggers. I mean, I know I can do whatever time I like, but I'd rather not. That's the sort. I look at it as that's their time that they do, sort of thing. 10 o'clock in Melbourne, that's not too bad. So yeah, it's difficult to most probably 7 o'clock in Canada. It's most probably difficult to do the right time for everybody. So I might try and do a couple of live streams which incorporate everybody. So I'll try to do that. So any questions, guys, at all that you have for me? Or what you've been up to today? As I say, my water heater's packed up in the bedroom, so it's a cold shower at the moment. So, which doesn't do anybody any harm there and again. I'll get that sorted out most probably tomorrow. 8 in the house. Nice. That's good, guys. Considering my channel is fairly small, but even so, 8 of you, 7 down. Gone down to 7 now. Hey, drop in, drop out. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's starting to get, usually gets dark about 20 to 7. So it's getting a bit dark a little bit early, and the sunrise is just after 6 now. When I've done that, the live stream from Pangar Viewpoint. And that was, well, yeah, I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out, but that was quite funny actually, because when I walked up, as you see at the start of the live stream thing, when I walked up, it was like a cat in a coal bunker. You couldn't see anything. And I remember the last time I was there was holes in the flooring on the steps, and all I'm thinking of is you don't really want to go down one of them, not massive holes, but big enough to put your foot through. So I like kept firm hold of my camera, and my other hand was on the railings going up until it started getting a little lot. Yeah. So when do you reckon they'll open up for Thailand, guys? I'm thinking maybe for Songkran next year, maybe, or maybe a little after. They're on about the vaccine now. I think it's Qantas, isn't it? Qantas that said no vaccination certificate, no travel. So that'd be interesting to see if the other airlines follow. Be interesting to see what happens and see what happens with the entry to Thailand. Because I think with the special visa they got now, I think they've got to relax something a little bit to get more people in. And so I'm making it very difficult for people to come in at the moment, which I understand because they're only looking after their kingdom, and I get that. But maybe Songkran next year, maybe they'll start opening up for that. You can see it's slightly getting slowly darker outside behind me by the pool. 8 in the house. Dumfries, Scotland, Aaron. I've been to Scotland. Yeah, you might be right, Andy. Vaccine in June. It could be that. New subscriber, Aaron. Hi, how you doing? From Dumfries in Scotland. I've been to Glasgow Airport. I've been to Edinburgh, which I thought was really awesome because the Edinburgh Castle. When I went to Shetlands, I spent 3 days in the Shetland Islands. Yeah, some time ago when it was daylight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, thick curtains. Yeah, cheers for joining, Aaron. That's really good of you. Welcome to my channel. Is it your first live stream, Aaron? Must be if you're a new subscriber. No, not in Pattaya. I'm in Phang, which is southern Thailand. It's the province between Phuket, Krabi, and Suratani. Well, welcome to your first live stream. This is only about my 4th live stream, I think, Aaron, to be honest. But yeah, Phang, southern Thailand. I'm about 5 minutes from the actual the major town as such. Phang is the province, and Phang city they call it. And Luang Phang is not the capital, but it's the major town. Well, they cancelled. Sorry, I missed that one, Aaron. They cancelled the flights 3 times. Well, if they're cancelling, at least you're going to get it rebooked, or you'll get your money back if they cancel, which is, hey, that's better than you cancelling it, really, because then you're on your own then, really, I think. But yeah, it'll all come out. I still see a lot of airlines still advertising flights into Thailand. I get popped up on Facebook, so I wouldn't book anything at the moment until, as you say, a lot of you guys that are on it, you know the situation. Excuse me, know the situation. You can only get your flights through Thai Embassy once you get approved to coming into Thailand. But it will happen. Trang, yeah, I came through Trang when I done a road trip. Then Mike, with Mike, Amazing Thailand Touring. He travels all over Thailand. He come down this way, and we went to Koh Lanta. So I rode down, picked him up here. We went down to Koh Lanta for a couple of days, stopped over, done a bit of little rough road riding on Koh Lanta, and then we came back on the ferry. 25 baht for the ferry, 15-minute ride with the bikes. And then I rode down for a little bit down to Songkhla by the beach there, and then we came out there, and the guys carried on down south. They went down to Patong, and I came home and come through Trang on the way back up to Phang. Yeah, Songkhla, nice down that way. Mike's travelled, he's got 220,000 kilometres on his NC750, plus he had a CB500X, NC750, the scooter ADV, and that's the 220,000 kilometres, which is, without those, I'm sure you are desperate to get back. I must admit, it'll happen. It will happen over a period of time. Say, maybe Songkran or June when the vaccine might be available. So yeah, and they Mike's ridden a lot all up north, and he reckons the road down south is one of the best roads he's done, all the way down into Penang, I think, and Songkhla, Penang, and through Batong. He said that's just an amazing road. So I plan on next year riding down there with a bit of luck, see how things go. So that'll be a video. Yeah, it must be frustrating for you guys to try and get into Thailand. Oh, Aaron from Teacher Thomas Thailand. Okay, from Scott. Yeah, he's got a good channel. Yeah, he helped me a lot as far as promoting my channel, to be fair. So that's very kind of him. Very kind of him. I've not met him yet. I know it sounds silly, but I've not met him yet. But yeah. So I hope it all changes for you, Aaron, to come back into Thailand. It'd be good if that happens. And so for a lot of people that want to come back into Thailand, be interested to see what their next step is as we get most probably out of this year into the new year, and maybe they'll start. I don't know. We can only surmise, can't we? We don't know because things change day by day here, and so just got to sit and wait, I suppose, really, and see what materializes. But it must be frustrating for you guys. Must be frustrating for you guys to want to come back, and difficult to, even if you can get, like if you have a Thai family, Thai wife, or I think it's a work permit. Aaron, yeah, I mean, we would have been back. I go back we used to go back every year, Aaron, but I think last time we came back June last year. We went away. We went back to the UK for a month. We came back in June, and that was my first time for 3 years. So obviously, at the moment, we're not planning on anything. So I think I could most probably get out of Thailand, which would be expensive, but getting back in would be very difficult unless you go for the special tourist or visa and stuff, which my friends just come back via that way with the quarantine. Sorry, I missed that, Ron. I just missed it. Yeah, so I consider myself quite fortunate. A lot of people, I mean, more luck than judgment that we stayed here, really. The lockdown never really... what else was the video? Ron, yeah, on the video, altogether it was 2.4 million. This was 3 million. 3 million? This was 3 years ago. So it was 2.4 million. That was for the land, which is in our friend's name, which we're happy with that arrangement, the build and the swimming pool. So where we stand, about 2.4. It doesn't include what we've done in the rest of the garden like that at the moment. I do a few little walkabouts, Aaron, not many. But I've done one, I think about 2 weeks ago. Just walked through the bottom end of Panga Town. So I'm going to do some more walkabouts. It's very Thai here. There isn't any Western influence at all, really, apart from a KFC, 2 KFCs, one in the Big C little shopping centre, and there's a KFC 100k, yeah, Australian, yeah. So it worked out at the time was about £57,000, and I think that was around 70-odd thousand US dollar. But we're happy with it. I mean, I worked out. I mean, I think to rent this, it most probably would cost 20,000 a month. I don't really know, and so 10 years, and I've saved that money. Yeah, we prefer it, Aaron. I mean, we lived on Koh Tao for 5 years. Big expat community. We've got a lot of good friends there still now, and we enjoyed it there. I used to scuba dive most days, to be honest with you, and I do miss that. I've got Khao Lak and Phuket I go diving with here. Yeah, I love Koh Tao, but we moved. I think I said before, I had a motocross accident. There's a track on Koh Tao, and I ended up with a concussion on Samui, and then you start realising as you're getting older where you live, and it's always a boat from the island, and sometimes the boats don't run due to the weather. So we thought about moving to the mainland, because every time we'd done a motorcycle road trip on the mainland, we loved it, and so we found this place by chance through our friends that helped us build the house, and well, the rest is history. So yeah, and we love it. As normal when there's lots of restaurants to eat in Altai, 40 baht, 50 baht. You can, I think you'd find it really hard to spend a lot. Ron, yeah, when we done a road trip up to Chiang Mai. Oh, got to be 7 years ago. And we took 12 hours each Thai lessons, you know, but going back to Koh Tao, it was quite funny. We went into a restaurant and I ordered my dinner, Pak Pao Gai, Kai Dao Kap, Leo Quat Yai, and, you know, I wanted a large Leo and a Kapao Gai on rice with an egg. My mate leaned over and said, "No good time, she's Burmese." And I said, "Well, I've just done 12 hours of lessons. Someone's going to get it." My favourite vlogger. I have a few. Yeah, Andy, we're about 40 minutes to the Gateway in Phuket. I have a few of my favourite vloggers. No Time to Be Sad and Foreigner Joe. I've been following Chuck and that for quite a long time, actually. And he was the one that gave me the inspiration to do my channel for my kids and grandkids. That's the reason I started it. And I follow, not all Thai, I mean, I follow some motorcycle ones on her bikes, traveling the world. Lyndon Poskett racing, he's travelled the world on his KTM, camping, vlogging, and races. He's called Races to Places, or Lyndon Poskett racing, and he travels around the world and he does racing. He's done the Dakar, Malimoto. So I don't follow all I don't follow all Thai vloggers. I follow a lot, which I did before my channel, because my channel's been, say, roughly going to Tenerife. Yeah, spent a lot of time in Tenerife, actually. Yeah, I used to go there holidays every February. Tenerife. Where was it? I can't remember now. But yeah, I love Tenerife. Nice place for a bit of winter sun. So I follow quite a lot of people. Sonny Mulverchip or something, Chips or something like that. He's just come back on, I think, hasn't he? He's been off for some time, and I think he's just come back on the scene. Yeah, I used to watch him a long time ago, and he sort of disappeared. But I would say No Time to Be Sad, Foreigner Joe, Gift, Tiger Gift, TTT, Brian's Thailand. Trying to think off the top of it. Yeah, Races to Places, On Her Bike, Itchy Boots, which is motorcycle. You got me thinking now. As they come to me, I'll just blurt them out. So yeah, you're right, Andy. He was one of the ones he ever watched. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Now you got my mind's trying to turn over while I'm talking, and at my age, that doesn't really work that well. So yeah, like the Thailand bloggers. James Abroad. Yeah, James Abroad. He lives in Thak. James Abroad. I follow James. He's got a good channel. That's very good. Very informative. I learned a lot from Hat Yai. Ooh, I think that's down the other leg, and Hat Yai is on the way down through Songkhla. Wow, 400 channels for all over the world. Yeah, I don't know how many I've got. I don't got 400, but I've got a few. Yeah, Hat Yai is for that way, isn't it? I think you go down towards Songkhla, and I think you keep on going. Yeah, Brian's Thailand and James Abroad. Follow them. I spoke to Brian quite a lot, actually. He was quite helpful earlier on with, you know, I know a lot of people have said is like my camera's it hasn't got a stabilisation on it, so and I try to hold it as steady as I can. That's why I like this. I've got my tripod with it, and so I'm not jumping up and down like that, guys, you know. But Brian's helped me out a lot. Yeah, he's top man, Brian. Certainly is. And James Abroad, as I said, thanks for reminding me, because I do subscribe to them. I think you got to really. I mean, say, you know, I watch their channel, and it's not because I watch it because I feel I got to watch it. I watch it because I enjoy it. Oh, you met Brian? Yeah, I've not. I mean, he was going to come down earlier in the year, but I think with the lockdown and stuff, it must probably put his plans on hold. But he may come down this way because it's a bit of a trek, really. Bit of a trek. I mean, for me. Oh, also Kevin in Paradise. I follow Kevin in Paradise. All right, Brian, to build your own, Tom. Yeah, that'd be good. When you look at his building videos, I mean, some of them big expensive villas, I think were 25, 30 million, I think. But they were pretty cool, weren't they? I mean, the finish on them, it was very, very good. And I look at 25 grand. I mean, mine's a typical Thai build. You know, we designed it, but it's like boxes, isn't it? You know, it's like a box of a box. It's square and it's one story. No, it's all right, Aaron. No problem. You can catch up on my videos. But I tell you, from the UK, I'm from Hertfordshire and Bedfordshire, and I've been in Thailand. Me and my wife Lisa been in Thailand for 9 years. So about February next year will be the start of our 10th year. Lived on Koh Tao for 5 years, Happy, and we've been Panga now. Just coming up to 23rd of December this year will be 4 years. That'll be 4 years we lived in Panga. We rented for 5 months while they built this place in 151 days. So that's what the builder said. He'd build it in 150. He came in 151, but we added the rear terrace, a couple of other things, but he came in on time and we never had any issues with the builder that we had. I know a lot of people have had issues with builders, but we were very lucky. We were very, very lucky. More luck than judgment, I would say. Just went down to the local planning office where I had the plans for the house anyway that my friend drew up, because that's what he used to do. But you have to get official plans. I think the planning permission was something like 80 baht, I think. Excuse me, or 200 baht. It was silly, and they draw them up. And then we just asked him, do you know a local builder? And he just pointed to the guy sitting on the next seat, and he said, my brother. So we went into conversation with him, with my friend, and his wife, she's Thai. And he looked at the plans, arranged, and we got a price. Yeah, cheers. It's 93, 94 square meters, 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. And it's great for us because when we lived on Koh Tao, we rented for 5 years on Koh Tao, and we just had 1 bedroom. So when people used to come and stop, we couldn't really, put them up. And so we always, on the wish list for when we built, we thought it would be nice if we could get a 2nd bedroom, which we've got. And it's not as big as ours. Ours is en suite, but we've got my wife's hometown. The claim to fame here, actually, my wife's hometown, where she was brought up, was Bushey in Hertfordshire, and she used to go to school with George Michael. That's her claim to fame, apart from being a beautiful woman. Yeah, she was from Bushey in Hertfordshire. And I was born, and I was in a little village called Abbots Langley, which is just down the outskirts of Watford at sea. Yeah, it's great for me and Lisa, and when our friends come, it is perfect size really, because if you start putting extra bedrooms on, then you've got to increase your lounge size, because if you've got 4 people or 6 people, then you need obviously more room in the lounge for 6 people, so you get a bigger sofa or 2 sofas and stuff like that. Red Hill, Reigate. Yeah, that's Surrey, isn't it? Red Hill, Surrey. Yeah, Surrey. Yeah, Red Hill, Surrey. Yeah, 8 in the house. All good. So yeah, if there's anything else you want to know, Aaron, just ask. I know you can catch up on the videos. Get me watch time up. Got that one in. But ask anything really, mate. As long as it's not rude. Red Line Bushey. Know it well. Well, Tom. There you go. Red Line in Bushey. Yeah, if you can take the time to watch him, mate. I think I've got about 162 videos, 161, something like that. Because I only really started vlogging when I got an old YouTube channel that never really took off, because I didn't know about royalty-free music, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I really started doing this. My first 2 videos were of the build here, 1, 2. When they started doing the build here, and there's a couple of videos that I thought I'd deleted that I still had on. I'll be with you in a minute, Aaron. That I still had on my laptop. I found on my laptop, so I had to change the music of them. Luckily, I found out how to get the footage up onto the editing suite, and and then change the music, and I could put them on, like the dive mastering coach. How there was people doing dive master, and I filmed all them doing it. Out of my occupation, I used to work for Royal Mail in the UK. Yeah, in numerous different locations. I worked for them. I was a telegram boy at 16 in 1900 and freezing to death. TV, how you doing, man? TV, Bangkok, the Big Mango. Yeah, and I worked for 37 years for Royal Mail. That was my sin. Yeah. I watched your live stream on Facebook TV. And I got your comment afterwards. Cool. I'll try and, I'll try and watch, mate. You know that. If I see you pop up, then I will. Always. Because I know you've helped me out massively promoting my channel to get over 1,000 subs. And you got me there. And you got me there as well with TTT. Yeah, Aaron. I think really you do acclimatise. You do acclimatise to the heat. Definitely you do. When I first come to Thailand, I couldn't eat any hot food really. I'd have a hot pizza and it'd just blow my brains out. But now, normally if it's not hot, I'm not eating it. And that's a Mark Weens, another guy I follow on YouTube, as we were saying. A Mark Weens t-shirt, isn't it? If it's not hot, or no, if it's not spicy, I'm not eating it. Hello, Pickle. Here's Pickle. She's look. Pickle. What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, so Mark Weens is another guy I follow. All these little things coming out and reminded me who I follow. But Aaron, if you want to find all your favourite vloggers in one place, Facebook page, Thailand Vloggers, all your favourite vloggers there. So you can hit that page and you're still, you're still watching their videos, obviously, because it takes the link to their page. So Thailand Vloggers is a good one to go out and find all your favourite Thailand vloggers there. Facebook page, Thailand Vloggers. If anyone can put the link up, Mitch or Andy or anybody there, Troy, put TV's Facebook page up for us. Really appreciate that, so Aaron can have a look at it. Yeah, so you stopped drinking our TV, have you? I had a beer. I've got beers in the fridge, to be honest with you, but I had a beer last Friday. Might even be the Friday before, to be honest with you. No, yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I had a few large Leos. Our friends, Toe and Savon, come round and we done some cooking. Well, they done some cooking, I should say. They come around every now and again. You can watch my, I've got some playlists of cooking, which these guys do, and they make it look so easy. It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Yeah.
Somebody did ask you, was it fun to meet up with other vloggers?
All right, sorry. My wife just reminded me that someone asked me, was it fun to meet up with the other vloggers? Yeah, it was actually. I went down to Khao Lak for the day to drop in and see them, because the Khao Lak's about 50 minutes away. Yeah, I know, Andy. Boy, Mark Weens fat. He will be one day. He'll just explode. Yeah, so I went down to Khao Lak and met Chuck and Paige in Khao Lak. I didn't know that Joe was with them, and there was the other couple of guys, Chocolate Man in Thailand and CJ, same but different. And so I met them down there, blah, blah, blah. We went out and had some dinner. And
You had some beers then. You had some beers then, or you didn't have any beers till 2 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've just been reminded I did have beers when we went, not to Khao Lak, but I came back and then we went back down to and met the guys in Ao Nang. And yeah, it was good to catch up with them, really. It feels, and we met also another guy I subscribe to, Darren B3. He does a lot of videos on food, Krabi area, and he came along. You can see him in my my little video that I've done, and he's a really nice guy. And he's got a great channel, Darren B3. If anyone can put his link up, and never get TV's link up for Facebook if you can, guys. Yeah, and it was great to have dinner with them all, really. It was quite a big table, and it's quite, I don't know, like everybody's got their camera. The first, when I went out, I didn't really have my camera. Well, I did, but it was strange, really. It was really strange. It's like a busman's holiday, really, I suppose. I missed that last one. Did I do any Long haul? No. So we went back to the UK about a year ago, and I hadn't been back for 3 years up till that. Long haul in Thailand, if that's what you mean. I've ridden. Me and Lisa got on the motorcycle and done road trips up to Chiang Mai and Pai. That's the furthest I've been. Is Pai. Done Mae Hong Song, which is pretty awesome. 1,864 loops, curves in the road. Yeah, Darren is an Aussie. He's a nice guy. Yeah, Thailand. Sorry, I did pick that up there. So yeah, Pai. We've been to Pai on the motorcycle. So hopefully next year. I mean, say we went down and visited the guys down in Ao Nang. I went to Rayleigh for the day. One of my videos. We spent 2020. TTT, how you doing? And we spent Rayleigh New Year on 2020, and we was actually no, I haven't got a business, Aaron. I'm retired, mate. And we actually, when we was on the beach this year in Ao Nang, we were thinking we saw the new year in 2020, and little did any of us know that what 2020 had in store for everybody, really. I mean, we went there and it's pretty empty. Not very many people there at all, which is not surprising. But you know, Ao Nang, the shops are opening now, Ao Nang, more than they were in Khao Lak, but it was a long time weekend, I think. So yeah. So there you go. So if anyone, Aaron, TTT, Teacher Thomas Thailand, if someone can put a link to his channel up, or just look for it on YouTube. Another good blogger. He's in Palar in Rayong. And another good one to follow. So yeah, 8 in the house. So yeah, but that's as far as we've been. Mae Hong Song Pai, which is stunning and beautiful. But again, I've not really. The furthest I've been down south is Songkhla. So rather than go all the way up, I might as well. I'm up. You know, I'm 2/3 of the way down, because it's like 750 kilometers just to get to Bangkok for me. And you know, yeah, cooler up there. It is a bit cooler at the time. So I want to try and go down the left-hand leg, down that way. Songkhla, there's the beach, is quite nice down there. And go down that way, still in Thailand. I mean, you go down to the borders of Penang, no need to go across. But just ride down that way, being that's here, really. So 750 kilometers up to Bangkok, and then the rest of it. You like the Christmas tree, Scott? Look at that. Lisa's hard work. Took her 3 days to do that. She does it every year, and it takes her the same time. And I think it's worth it. I know it's only Lisa and me here for Christmas, but hey, you know, you gotta enjoy it. And the house is great. It looks lovely. I love it. I love it. I do. It's really good. 8 in the house. I have a fantastic lady, Scott said, Lisa.
Oh, bless him.
She said, bless you, Scott. Andy, there we go. Andy's put a link up. Cheers, Andy. Teacher Thomas Thailand. Yeah, you got TV, Facebook page TV, Thailand bloggers. All good. Yep, it's dark now. There we go. Just a little before 20 to 7, and it's boom. Lisa, Scott said, bless you, Lisa. I'm sure we'll meet you someday.
Yeah, when we do, I'll pay him for saying that.
She said, when she does meet you, she'll pay you for saying that. Yeah, so it's dark now, 20 to 7. So, see, look, I've got my little Christmas out there. Apparently, that's a good drinking game, not that we may try it. If you put a Christmas hat in the corner of the TV, and if you watch any film at Christmas and someone puts their head in it and it looks like got it on, you got to drink a shot. So, there you go. Yes, mate. I know it's the missus' birthday, wifey's birthday, so you need to take her out and treat her. I wished her a happy birthday, mate, on her page and on your page. So I hope she has a great night. I'm sure you look after her. Yeah. Here we go. Wilbur's come out to see you. This is Wilbur. This is Willie Wilbur. We had 3 cats at one time, and well, they died. They do, unfortunately. Yeah, cheers, guys. Nice of you to come on. 10 in the house. Look at that. That's really good. 10 in the house. Quite happy. Yeah, we've had our dinner already. Had a green curry tonight with rice and an omelette. Hello, Wilbur. Very cute. Yeah, no, he's not, Scott. He's a pain. He's a pest. He's a pest. There was a bit of a battle going on with the puppy next door. He went missing for about 10 days. He wouldn't come home because the dog chased him. And I said, you've got to work this one out yourself, Wilbur. And we kept him in, and then he wouldn't go out. And it's like, no, you're not going to stay in all the time. You need to go out and do your stuff and everything, you know. So we put him out every night. And the puppy, I think, has learnt that when he's about, you know, he like gingerly walks up onto the rear terrace, sees the cat and sort of pretends no one's noticing and he's not bothered and walks off. So they've got to find their own stuff out. Cat talk, meow, meow. Yeah, type of cat. Cheers. Lisa, I'll have a cup of tea as long as I don't slurp it. Cup of Yorkshire tea, guys. Oh, yeah. Okay, Scott, take the wife out, treat her, spoil her. Thanks for dropping by. So, yeah, he's back now because he thinks he's always got a bowl of food. And if he sees me, he thinks, oh, I'll top it up. But when we start getting the cushions in from outdoors at night time, he sort of goes and tries to hide inconspicuously under a chair to think he's not going to be seen to be thrown out, but he does. I tried to leave him in at night, but he at 3 o'clock in the morning he's climbing up the wardrobe trying to get out. So, you know. And yeah, so he ends up going out because he just doesn't learn. So we're coming towards the end of November, guys. And December is looming on us. Looming on us. Yeah. Now, Wilbur's trying to follow Pickle, and Wilbur wants to be friends with Pickle, but Pickle's like, she's a very good dog. She's got a fantastic character, and she's scared of him. She's scared of everybody, really. Here he comes. He's trying to make friends. Look. Yeah, she's not sure. At the back of her mind, she's gone, yeah, I will. No, maybe not, maybe not. Maybe not. So I'm glad you like the house, guys. All looks good. And you've got the little ones over there. If you can see them, really, they don't light up that much. So weather here tonight, warm and humid. Yeah, we've got, what do we got, guys? 28.2 and terribly. And 74% humidity. Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel it. Yeah. It's funny, these two. Yep. What are you doing? You playing? He won't at you. So yeah, it is quite humid. It's cooler outside than it is inside. We've only got a fan inside. I've got above my head there where that sign is. All right, cheers for dropping in, Aaron. Thank you very much. First live stream of Bad Badger. Not that I've had that many, but if you get an opportunity, catch up on my videos. Appreciate it. You have a great evening, Aaron, and take care. Yeah, above there is, behind that there is all the wiring for the pre-installation of air conditioning, because I had all the pre-installation put in when we built it. Then we put the air conditioning in once we moved in and got things sorted out. So yeah. It's all good. 8 in the house. Yeah, dark now, very, very dark. And say, I think it's good that Thailand don't put their clocks forward or backwards. You know what time it is all time of the year, really. Yeah. As I said, Aaron, it's all right. You can ask me questions on live streams or send me messages. I do answer all my messages at the moment. I mean, you know, I think it's 1,080 or 1,084 subscribers. So, yeah, I endeavour to answer all of them. What I don't get, though, is if I answer a comment and if that person replies to that comment, I don't get a notification of that. Because times I've re-looked at the comments to make sure that I've, you know, answered the comments, and I've noticed like a reply to my comment, and I never got a notification of that. We lived on, when we was in Koh Tao, Andy, we lived there for 5 years without air conditioning. We had one of them big massive fans in the lounge area, and we had a fan in the bedroom with the windows open. It had mosquito nets on it and bars on the windows. But we lived 5 years without air conditioning, mate, on Koh Tao, and I didn't think any of it really. And then we moved in here. We thought, you know, being it's ours, and we got the AC put in. I think I'd find it very difficult to go to sleep at night without the AC now, to be honest. It's not so bad in the lounge area because we have the windows open and we've got double doors at the front. We have the door open, and so you get a little bit of a blow through. But at night time, we have it on 24. 24 is cold enough for me, and we get a bit of a blow through in the lounge area, so it's not super hot in there. But yeah, we will at some point when the when April comes, maybe we'll get some AC popped up in there. Yeah, I mean, as I say, when we lived in Koh Tao, Andy, the place never had AC, and so William, good evening, William. Hope you're well. Thanks for dropping in. So I suppose with the fan, yeah, I suppose that's all we had really, and there wasn't any AC. Yeah, you're right, Mitch. Now I couldn't go to sleep at night without AC unless it was most probably outside in a hammock. But then that brings all other sorts of issues, doesn't it? Really, I mean, or a tent, you know, or something like that. I'd most probably sleep in a little tent with a sewn-in ground sheet, blah blah blah, on the rear deck. Yeah, but got to have the AC now in the evening. It's comfortable. We normally put it on about 20-30 minutes before we go to bed. So, you know, we put that on and then watch what we're watching. I'll usually jump in the shower, have a warm shower. Well, I won't be having a warm shower tonight because the heater's gone. And then when you come out of the warm shower and get into the bedroom, feels a lot cooler. Quite nice. But yeah, I wake up in the morning and I'm well under the duvet, me. Maybe we're just a big pinky sticking out, toe sticking out. Or a foot, yeah. But I couldn't be without it now, to be honest with you. I've most probably pampered myself too much with the AC. Got AC in the other guest bedroom as well. 26, I'm 24. Yeah, got Netflix. We got that in the bedroom, and well, I've got it on my laptop. Yeah, I think it's 4. Is it 4? 4 appliances you can play on, and I've got a thing I brought back from the UK. It's called Pickerbox. They've got I think it's they've got it's a website called Pickerbox, and it's like an Android box, and we watch all the UK TV. And it's got all films on it. Sometimes, to start off, it was £30 a year for your subscription. So I paid £110, I think it was, for the actual box and the subscription. And then it goes up throughout the year. And I just got another year's subscription for about 30 quid or 60, what it was. The trouble with it, I mean, it's great, but sometimes you're watching, I mean, about 4 occasions, me and Lisa have been watching TV series, like you know, binge watching them, and you'll be in, like, I don't know, second series, episode 9, and it won't play, or there's no volume, and you know, you can imagine how frustrating that is. So, and they got a Facebook page as well that I'd say, you know, hey guys, blah blah blah, you have to put your order number in and all that. This ain't playing, but they didn't really change it. Yeah, you can do the VPN. Before we had this, I had Iron Socket, which is a VPN, and then because for me to try and watch BBC ITV on playback, you know, was it like on playback? What you could do, you try and do it. They say we notice you're watching from outside the UK, and you can't watch it. But I used Iron Socket, and that was about, I think that was about £5. It was $6.99. I think it was American dollars. It's about £5.50 a month, and then you just change your VPN. And what would happen? It would be a little bit frustrating. Every now and again, you'd lose all your TV. You go on your laptop. You had to re-put in a new VPN. They would send you it. Then you had to manually put it in, and that was a little frustrating. But that worked fine actually, to pick up all the UK and stuff. And then I'm looking at that NordVPN. That's supposed to be everyone's favourite, because then you can, with Netflix, you can click on, say, Germany or USA or Australia, and you pick up the Netflix from that area, because we're on Thai Netflix, obviously, and it comes out of my bank account every month. 420 baht, I think it is a month, which is what, £10.50. Yeah, 400 bucks, £10, and 20 bucks, 50p. But yeah, Netflix and that thing. So we're pretty covered off with the telly. I used to download Pirate Bay, but you know, 10 Australian. Oh, that's even cheaper, because it's about £5, isn't it? £5, double, isn't it? I think it was. Yeah, but Netflix is pretty good. Yeah, I watch a couple of films on there and stuff. Yeah, I enjoy it. Netflix. Yeah. So I'm not a massive TV. I like to watch a TV series and like binge watch it. It's what me and Lisa like doing. Watching that. We're watching Riviera at the moment. That's season 2. Riviera. That's quite good. Yeah, I do like to binge watch a TV series like Breaking Bad. I know it's old but good. Sons of Anarchy, Narcos, all them type. Great TV. And I like a good film. Sicario, great movie. And the second one. Yeah, I do like a really good movie and a good TV series, really. 9 in the house, all good. So if you just joined us, it's dark outside now in southern Thailand. Yeah, having a chat about odds and sods, about house and bits and bobs and what I do and what I've done. Let me just move that back a little bit. I've had the top of my head cut off. I bet you guys think it's quite different actually, watching the video with me without shaking around. Yeah, need a shave. Friday, going down to get the 90 days sorted out today after not much success online. Fridays is normally face shave and a head shave. So I should do that later. 10 in the house, all good. Wow. Is that €100? Is that €100 a year? That's pretty impressive, isn't it, really? And who's that with? Or do you just pick it all up because you've obviously got the VPN? Don't worry, guys. I'm not growing a beard. It's coming off later. See, that's all my Santa coming out. I'm starting to turn into Santa. Yeah. Iconic IPTV. Oh, look out for that, Tom. Cheers. I've got a subscription to this until October next year, because they were doing a cheapy one, and I just added it to what I had. I had 3 months, I think, and then I just added it because it was cheap. Yeah, I watched that. It's slightly weird, but it's all right though, isn't it? The Umbrella Academy. I enjoyed that actually. Yeah, strange, but yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was quite good. Very good. 11 in the house. Yeah, the Umbrella Academy. But say, I was still desperately trying to think of all the people I follow on YouTube and stuff. So Mark Wayne's followed Mark for a long time. He's got a few channels, isn't he? Yeah, motorcycle ones, as I said, races to places. 3 years. That's a good recommendation, Tom. Actually, if you've had it for 3 years and no buffering, yeah, that's impressive. To be honest, it is. Iconic TV. I'll look for that. So maybe when, and I've got another year on it, well, October, just under a year on it, then maybe I'll look at that. I mean, I brought it from the UK because my daughter had it, and I brought it here not knowing whether it would work, and it does. But the ones in the UK at work, they're telling them they got to get a VPN on it. I think because it's the UK and touch wood, that's most probably the kiss of death. We don't have an issue with it here at the moment. Maybe it'll catch up with me later, but just enjoy it while I while it's playing, really. But the Vord VPN, I think, yeah, is good. That's most probably. If this one goes wrong, then I'll look at the Iconic TV. Did you buy that in Thailand? The Iconic TV. Yeah, so. Oh, cheers, Tom. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, so I'm not getting me whiskers out. I'm not going to turn into Santa Claus for a month's time or just under a month's time. I'll have to grow pretty much. Well, no, the hat would hide. I've got no hair, but I need the white whiskers. And I don't have a chimney. Not many places in Thailand have chimneys. Yeah, but all good. Silence. So yeah, so tomorrow's going to be taking the electric heater off. I've got it underneath sinks, and that's 8,000 watt, and that does our shower, Lisa's bath, the 2 sinks, and the shower for the guest bedroom. It does that. That's why I've got a bigger unit. So what I'm most probably going to do, because I don't think I have a lot of choice here in Panga what to get, I've got the same heater under the sink in the kitchen that just does the sink. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to take that one out because that one broke same way. It was a red ring one and it was 7,000 baht, I think. I'm going to take that one off, exchange it for one in the bathroom because it's 8,000 watt and that'll do the 2 showers and 3 sinks and 1 bath. And then I'll most probably buy just a smaller unit. And most probably could get away with a little small like shower, you know, the shower units that go in there, because it's pretty much just wired up and cold water in and hot water out, because the cold water has a separate feed into the tap. So I'll most probably get away with a small one because, you know, you don't normally wash up with boiling hot water. You run the tap, put boiling hot water in, and put cold in. So it most probably will run on maybe a 4,000 watt, maybe. We'll see what I can get, really. The trouble is here, you know, in Panga, there's less of a choice. We've got a power buy now, which is quite a big electrical store, which is in where our Big C is, and Big C do stuff like that as well. So we have got, it's a small Big C, so that's a little Big C. So that's not, so it's not a capital C, it's a lowercase c. And yeah, I'll go and have a look and see what they got, but I'm going to swap that one over because the 8,000 watt needs to be managing them. But to be honest with you, we don't normally have 4 people here using the shower at the same time. So, but I'll swap that over tomorrow. It's literally 2 wires and a fuse. So I had a look at it today, and I looked the almighty YouTube to see how to wire them up, and it's pretty much 2 wires that screw in, and the earth wire screws into the wire that's bolted to the back plate, and the back plate is screwed into the house wall. So yeah. So is that earthed? Yeah, we've got optic fibre, Andy. We changed it over last year, and I pay, it's with TOT, and I pay 635 baht a month, and that's optic fibre. Yep, and uploading, when I upload my videos, before when I just had the regular TOT, I'd upload a video and it would be like, wow, it'd be painful, you know, an hour and a half, and I'm like, they was offering it, so I thought I took it, and I got it, and the first time I used it, it uploaded the video in most probably less than 15 seconds, and I'm like, wow, yeah, and that was, I'm impressed with that. Right, guys, we've just gone over the hour. We've got 8 in the house now. I like to keep it to an hour, guys, because I value your time and I appreciate you spending the time with me. I really, really do. So I'd like to thank all the moderators that are on tonight, and I'd like to thank everybody for dipping in and dipping out. So I'd like to say enjoy the rest of your evening, wherever you are in the world. Okay, guys? So stay safe and see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Thanks, mods. Thanks, everyone, for dropping in. See you, Andy. Bye, William. See you, Mitch. Cheers, Ron. Cheers, Tom. Cheers, Mitch. Thank you.